Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about intervals. Intervals are defined as the distance between two notes. Intervals are all over in music. We sing them all the time. Basically, music is intervals, right? A set of intervals that we read and make a melody out of. Intervals make up music. They're super duper important, and it's very important that we learn them, learn what they are, but also learn how to sing them, right? It's not. It's great that you know that a specific thing is a second, a specific thing is a third. What I care more about is if you can sing said specific thing. So we're going to do both of that today. So intervals are counted numerically by counting both of the tones and counting the number of lines and spaces between those two notes. So for example, we'll start with unison. A unison is a repetition of the note that is being sung, played, what have you. There's no change going from these notes. Then we have a second. A second goes from a space to a line or a line to a space, depending on what we're looking at. These are also known as steps. We sing steps all the time, basically in a lot of solfege raps and that kind of thing. We sing steps a ton. Then we take a look at thirds. A third goes from either a space to a space or goes from a line to the next line. Again, thirds are super important. Going on, a fourth goes from a space to a line or a line to a space. A fifth goes from a space to a space or a line to a line. A sixth goes from a space to a line or a line to a space. A seventh goes from a space to a space or a line to a line. And an octave finally goes from a space to a line or a line to a space. Now, let's take some time singing these specific things. So I'm going to get up a pitch. There's do. Let's sing a unison. Do, do. That's a unison. So I'm going to sing these things and I'm going to say do, do, unison. Now I'll give that. I want you to try either sing with me or echo after me to see how these intervals feel in your voice, how they kind of work. So echo after me or sing with me, whichever you feel is more appropriate. Do, do, unison. Second, do, re. Second, do, re. Third, do, mi. Third, do, mi. Fourth, do, fa. Fourth, do, fa. Fifth, do, sol. Fifth, do, sol. Sixth, do, la. Sixth, do, la. Seventh, do, ti. Seventh, do, ti. Finally, octave. Do, do. Octave. Do, do. Glad you had fun with that. So, intervals, basically, we count them. That's another way of doing it as well. It's great to look at lines and spaces, but sometimes that can get a little confusing. So, like I said earlier, you are counting the both of the tones and lines and spaces in between. So a second is 1, 2, right? We count both of the tones. So thirds is 1, 2, 3, right? A fourth is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do not, a common mishap is going 1, 2, 3, right? Skipping the first note. That is incorrect. You have to count both of the notes. You have to. So a fourth would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? A fifth would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting both tones. Both tones. A sixth would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? A seventh would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An octave, also known as an eighth, would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? I'm counting both tones and the distance between those two tones, and not doing any kind of like skipping or anything like that. Counting each of the lines and spaces. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little lesson on intervals. Go back and listen to them, how I sang them starting from do. We'll be singing some in class. Take some time, go back to that track, listen to it, and I hope you guys have a great day.